Hey, what's going on? Steve Carswell here again with Extreme Gardens. We're doing an install today. It's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all my fellow Marines. Obviously, I'm a veteran. Obviously, I should be, at home enjoying my day off. But we're here. We're here doing an install. Clearly, my enthusiasm's through the roof. Couldn't be more excited. We're gonna do a few things today. We're gonna do. Obviously, we already have the Calusia hedge in. We already have the 2 Sylvester palms in. We're gonna do some barlaria. We're gonna do some Rata Machera, some hibiscus trees. We're gonna do some sod, a little skeetily deedly. And I think we do a mulch. Yeah, apparently we're doing mulch, and that's about it. Without further ado, we're gonna get to the install. Actually, a little more ado. If you like our videos, give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you don't like our videos, give us a like, give us a subscribe. And we appreciate it. And let's get to this whole video here.
We are prepping this house for a winter rental. So we want to add a lot of winter colors around this property. We're going to start up front here. Underneath our Sylvester palms, we have these coral pink sun patience. They're really going to add a nice pop of color to this front yard. So what we have on this side here, on our fence line, we have Rose of Sharon hibiscus, a really great hibiscus variety down here in South Florida. You got that nice dark leaf and a really nice dark centered pink flower. They flower all year round, really just nice standard form to frame. What we have in the center here is this is Rata Machera, also known as Dwarf tree jasmine. And we have this as a hedge planting here. Again, this flowers all year round, nice and fragrant. Smells like almost like sweet grapes. This is gonna get as big as you let it get, but we'll just keep it trimmed, right below your fence line, just something nice to look at. On the back wall here, we have a lot of shades, so I know the customer was struggling with the concept of anything even growing back here, but rest assured we have something really nice that is gonna add a little bit of color and greenery to this big blank wall. So we're just gonna add some begonia. These are Begonia Odorata, specifically albas, meaning the white flower. Again, these will get as big as you let them. They'll kind of get about 3 feet tall, nice and full. It'll just add a nice soft touch to this back wall here. And on the opposite side, where we are getting quite the opposite as far as light, we're getting a lot of sunshine. So we're putting some nice bougainvillea. These are a red variety. These are, again, gonna really absorb all this sunlight and add a nice splash of color along this chain link fence, which we're gonna wire to this fence and cover all this metal up and just fill it up with nice red flowers. Right, in the back here, we've already began the demo process. We had some very large overgrown plants. Quite frankly, they're just not really meant for the space anymore. They've grown too large, and it's just some of these plants want more sun than what they're getting. So we're gonna take these out and replace them with some more flowering part sun options in this backyard here. Okay, what we're gonna do here is plant some barlaria. This particular variety, a patented variety actually, called Pink Star. It's a particularly bright pink variety. This is Barlaria repens. This is a nice part sun plant. Does well even with a fair amount of shade. It's gonna stay nice and low. It's not gonna really peek over this nice little low-lying wall here. That way you'll see some peeking flowers out if you're sitting here on the patio. It's gonna flower most of the year and spill out into the lawn. Easy to trim and maintain too if it does get a little leggy and wild. A very nice plant that's really gonna add a nice pop of color to this backyard.
All right, so as you see, we got all the bougainvilleas in. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go through each individual one. We're gonna take them off the trellises. As you see, they fan out. What we're gonna do from here, we're gonna push them up on the fence. We're gonna weave some of them through. We're gonna tie some of them through so they sit as such, fully spread out. Eventually, probably another 3 to 4 months down the road, this will slowly grow up and cover this entire fence. High vine, and then we're gonna put this beautiful lady of the night right behind this tree, and the lady of the night's gonna billow out, connect the hibiscus to the red bougainvilleas, and make a beautiful flush look.
All right, guys, so we just got the sod down. It was about a half pallet of palmetto. Looks really nice. Steve's behind me watering it right now. Our next step is we're gonna be mulching the property. It's kind of the final look to the property, and I'll show you what that looks like when we're all finished.
Alrighty, we're here at our West Palm property. This is a rental house that the customer was asking for winter color. So we went ahead and installed winter plants all over the property that's gonna bring nice flowers. Up front here, we have these nice coral pink sun patience. They're really gonna thrive in the sun and give you a light pink pop of color. Alrighty, we are on the west side of the property here where we're framing our living space view. And we just wanted to, again, grow some winter flowers throughout here. We have Rata Machera on the bottom. This is a nice fragrant all year blooming hedge. Almost has a scent of sweet grapes. And we have 2 Seminole pink hibiscus. These are really, really nice hibiscus. They're just, again, flowering all year round pink. Something nice to look at. All right, along our back fence line, we have our red bougainvilleas. These are a really nice full sun flowering option. Again, we went with the red, which really is gonna pop out nice on the black chain link fence. The goal is to cover the whole fence line with the bougainvillea, so we'll just continue to trim it to keep it nice and trained up through the fence line. Again, the goal is to just make this one big green wall with nice red flowers. And we have intermingled at the base, we have our purple petunias in our raised pots at the base. These are gonna add a nice spillage effect around it. Again, really nice winter annual. We went with the purple color to really pop out the reds and the black. Really nice contrast in color here. Moving on to the east side of the house, we are sticking with the Rata Machera theme as we did on the other side. Again, just a fragrant bush that's gonna get as big as tall as you let it. We're really gonna keep it about this height here, so we let this sky vine that's behind it. Sky vine is Thunbergia grandiflora. It's gonna throw out a nice bluish, purplish flower all throughout the winter time into spring. Again, the goal is to cover the wood fence in the back to make it a green wall with the nice blue flowers. The Rata Machera are gonna be kept at this height, so we have a nice tiered effect. And in between, we just threw in some painted lady hibiscus that are really just coming along. They're gonna establish it a little bit further. And we finished the bottom with just chocolate mulch for a nice clean look, just to finish things off. Now you'll notice half the lawn is looking fairly weak and the other half is looking pretty strong. We just had to apply another pallet of sod in the back here. This is palmetto sod or palmetto grass. This is a nice, fairly shade tolerant grass. The difference here, this browner grass that's much more thin is called crabgrass. This is it's a weedy grass. You don't want to find this in your yard. Matter of fact, if you do see this grass in your yard, the best thing to do is dig it up, remove it, and probably just re-sod that patch, because it's just a weedy grass that can end up just taking over a lawn, just like what happened here. We have our Barlaria, hot pink, Barlaria repens. This is a nice part sun flowering plant that will stay fairly dense and flowers all throughout the winter time. It's not going to go past our screening here. It's going to cover this blank low-lying wall. Flowers, really, really nice and vibrant pink flowers that really just brightens this backyard. That can get a little dark depending on the time of day. It's really going to grow in and billow into this space, and you just clip the tops to really keep it dense and bushy and full. It's a great little plant for a part sun space. And that was a look at our install here in West Palm Beach. You saw our winter flowering plants installed in the back. It's really going to add value to this home and really draw in renters for the owner here. If you liked our video, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. We like to put out videos frequently, so make sure you like and subscribe.